right now I want to talk about the greatest gift of all, the gift of knowledge. There's a trivia game we like to play called Hubba Hubba Quiz Quiz, where we have hunks. Yes. We have hunks compete to see who's the smartest, and today I'd like to try something new. I have a writer named Jason who went to Harvard, and I know this because he mentions it every chance he gets. Hey, Jason, come on out here. Hi, Jason.
Hi.
How are you?
Just great.
Good. You're wearing your Harvard sweatshirt, I see. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see how well you do against the hunks today, all right? It's time for a new game we're calling Hubba Hubba Harvard Quiz Quiz. Bring out your opponents, Matt and Chris, everybody. I see you have a T-shirt under that. You didn't want to wear a T-shirt like they have?
You know, I get cold in the studio. So.
Okay. All right, Matt, you're our returning champ. You were like the Ken Jennings of hunks, and and you're new, Chris, right?
I'm new, yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, and of course there's a fancy man who went to Harvard there. All right, we're gonna start with you, Matt. Tinder is an app that might be on your phone. The word app is short for what?
Application.
That is correct, Matt. Chris. Which two body parts never stop growing?
The nose and the ears.
You are correct.
Thank you.
Okay.
Jason. Every country has a rectangular flag except for one. Which country is it?
No, like Tonga? Like Tonga.
You're going to say Tonga?
Tonga. That just feels, I don't know, it feels like a funny word, and I'm going to say Tonga.
No, it's Nepal.
That's the way.
Okay. It's a shame. All right. Matt, BYOB stands for Bring Your Own Booze. What does BMI stand for?
Body mass index.
That is correct. Chris, the Summer Olympics will be in Tokyo next year. What are the colors of the Olympic rings?
Green, blue, red, black, yellow.
Yes,
Oh.
that is correct. Jason, which states border Arizona?
Which states border Arizona? Okay, I think I can do this. California. Mm-hmm. New Mexico.
Uh-huh.
And Nevada.
Uh-huh.
And there's more. And Utah?
Yes. Yes. You're on the board with one. Matt, finish the phrase. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him...
Drink it.
That's right. Drink. Chris, who said one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind?
Neil Armstrong.
That is correct. Jason, if all the days of the week end in the letter Y, how many months end in the letter Y? You have 3 seconds. Go.
January, May, February. 1, 2, 3. 3?
3 is no. January, February, May, July.
July.
4.
I was born in July, so.
All right. Matt, some people like to say, okay, boomer. Which indigenous group in Australia is famous for using boomerangs?
The Aztecs.
Aborigines. If you flip a coin 3 times and it lands on heads each time, what is the chance it will land on heads again on the next toss?
50-50.
That is correct. We didn't fool you. Jason, since you love Harvard so much, when was the university founded?
1636.
That is correct. All right. For winning, you get Jason's Harvard sweatshirt, and for playing, you're getting a day's supply of protein powder. And Jason... Chris. No, Chris is the winner. Chris won. Jason, you're going to get a hug from the hunks. He loves a hug. Hug him. He loves a hug.